Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the English News Binh Phuoc radio, television stations and newspaper. I'm Hưng Kế with the latest news for today. Binh Phuoc TV signed cooperative agreement with Academy of Politics. Binh Phuoc striving to develop new rural area with local products. State President help support contribution by search rescue forces. National parks combining tourism with wildlife conservation. Ladies and gentlemen, Binh Phuoc radio, television stations and newspaper recently signed a cooperative agreement with the Academy of Politics Region No. 2. Attending the signing ceremony was Standing Deputy Secretary of the Binh Phuoc Party Committee Nguyen Phu, who is also Chairwoman of the Provincial People Council.
Chairwoman Hằng expressed her appreciation of the Academy's contribution to training and fostering political theory among local staff and managers. This partnership demonstrates the expanding relationship and cooperation between the Academy and provincial agencies and departments, she said. Under the agreement, the sites will publish and broadcast news on various platforms, including Binh Phuoc Radio and Television's digital platform and the Academy's social media channels. They also agreed to work together to produce programs for regional and national press awards. The parties also plan to increase the provisions of information on social and charity activities while co-organizing programs and events in Binh Phuoc and the southeastern regions in general.
After implementing the One Commune, One Products program for more than 4 years, the southern province of Binh Phuoc has since almost 100 products received OCOP certification with 3 or 4 star rating. The province has set a target of having an additional 150 OCOP products certified with 3 stars or above.
Of these 150 products, 10% have the potential to secure a 5-star rating and register for evaluation and classification at the national level. Most of the certified OCOP products in the province are agricultural products such as cashew nuts, pepper, and jackfruit. To further develop the program, the Provincial People's Committee has asked departments and localities to focus on developing OCOP products and services, particularly in the areas of food and beverages, herbs, fabric, garments and textiles, souvenirs, furniture, and agro-tourism services. Each district, town, and city is striving to establish at least one center for creative design and the introductions and promotions of OCOP products and craft tourism villages. All communes meeting the advanced criteria for new rural areas development of the province are targeted to have OCOP products by their own.
The creations of coffee shops that incorporate waste and recycling is gaining popularity among young people in Đông Xoài City, Binh Phuoc province. This innovative model not only provides a unique experience, but also promotes messages about environmental protection and urban development.
One such example is an old 46-seat bus that has been repainted and modified to become a unique coffee shop. Empty containers from a scrap yards have been transformed into barista stations and integrated with bathrooms and workplace under the creative hand of Mr. Nguyen Phu. His workplace is both convenient and interesting. Truyền has also used wooden pallets to store goods and plans to turn them into charming tables and cute fences. Combined with green trees, the elements create a unique and natural space that make full use of recycled materials. Green living is becoming a modern trend, and using recycled materials while reducing waste and the use of hazardous materials is a practical action to protect the environment. By incorporating these innovative recycling ideas into the coffee shop business, young people in Đông Xoài cities are contributing to environmental protection and promoting sustainable development.
Ladies and gentlemen, State President Võ Văn Thưởng on June the 10th praised the role and support of search and rescue forces of the Vietnam People Armies in performing search and rescue activity, describing them as a fighter in peace.
President Võ Văn Thưởng on June 10th praised the role and efforts of search and rescue forces of the Vietnam People's Army. Visiting the Search and Rescue Administration, he said prevention and control of incidents and natural disasters have always been defined as one of the leading important tasks. The leader highlighted the party state's great attention to controlling and responding to man-made and natural disasters, in which the armed forces played the core role. He recognized and hailed the sacrifice and contributions by soldiers and officers of the forces in minimizing losses in human lives and property. President Thuong asked the administration to continue to effectively implement the party state and Ministry of Natural Defense's orientations and policies in civil defense.
Vietnam always attaches importance to promoting the traditional friendship and manifests cooperation with the Czech Republic and wishes to further expand cooperation with the country across field. Foreign Minister Bùi Thanh Sơn has said.
The top Vietnamese diplomat met with Czech Senate President Miloš Vyštisel and held talks with his Czech counterpart Jan Lipavsky during his official visit to the European country on June 9 to 10. He said Vietnam always attaches importance to promoting the traditional friendship and multifaceted cooperation with the Czech Republic, and wishes to further expand cooperation with the country across fields. The Czech leaders highly valued Vietnam's increasingly important position and role in recent years. They affirmed that Vietnam is the most important partner of a European country in Southeast Asia. The two sides discussed measures to expand cooperation in terms of security, defense, education, training, labor, culture and tourism. They agreed to enhance close coordination and mutual support at multilateral organizations and forums.
In addition to preserving foster ecosystem and boosting the rescue, rearing, and re-release of wild animals, national park nationwide are also focusing on tours associated with wildlife conservation.
With its tropical rainforest climate, Binh Phuoc National Park in the northern province of Ninh Bình is now home to extremely rich flora and fauna. The national park is organizing a variety of tours to give visitors the opportunities to camp out in the forest, watch wildlife, and learn about nature and cultural and archaeological values. As well as being immersed in a fresh, green primeval forest, visitors to animal conservation centers will also be introduced to flora and fauna species by staff, who will also tell them stories about rescuing and caring for wildlife. If they are fortunate, they can also join special tours releasing wild animals back into nature. And here is a tourism product offered by the Jogdol National Park in the Central Highlands province of Đắk Lắk, elephant watching. Instead of riding elephants, like before, visitors can now spend a whole day just watching elephants or walking in the forest. Jogdol now has 8 domestic elephants that used to pull timber and carry tourists. The elephant owners are pleased to have handed over the elephants to the national park. With such tours, the Jogdol National Park will have increased a love of nature and wildlife among visitors.
And that's all for the news today. Thanks for watching BPTV News. Goodbye and see you next time.